It's 1 a.m. You're lying perfectly still. Your body has already fallen asleep exactly like the guide said it would. Arms numb, legs gone. And now you're waiting to enter the void state, and nothing is happening. You're stuck at the doorway. The void is so close you can feel it, but night after night the door just doesn't open. So your mind starts spiraling. Maybe I need a guided meditation. Maybe I should switch to the Raven method. Maybe affirmations, subliminals. Maybe I just need to lie still even longer. You've been through all the methods, but here's the thing nobody tells you. They all fail for the same reason. Every one of those methods has you fighting to stay awake. This method is the opposite of all of them. It works by doing the one thing every void guide warns you not to do. You're going to fall asleep. On purpose. Repeatedly. I call it hypnagogic surfing, and this exact method led to my first accidental reality shift. I exited into a completely different reality and was there for 30 minutes before coming back. Tonight, you're not knocking on that door again. Tonight, you're going through it. You'll be surfing a strange state tonight, and this strategy shows you how to ride it all the way into the void. First, you need to know a bit what's happening when you do a sleep method to enter the void. The numbness, the heavy limbs, the tingling, they trick you into thinking you're getting relaxed enough. So you wait. You lie there, patiently assuming more waiting will eventually push you into the void. The symptoms are just the hypnagogic state, the edge between waking and sleep. But the void sits on the other side of that state. You did the first part right. Unfortunately, relaxed enough to notice tingling and relaxed enough to cross are not the same type of relaxation. There's a relaxation level deeper than that, one you've never reached while awake because your body has never needed to access it before. The relaxation the void needs isn't the kind you reach by lying still and waiting for your body to eventually fall asleep on its own. That's what you've been doing. Lying there, willing your muscles to let go one at a time, your jaw, your shoulders, your back, hoping that if you just wanted enough, your muscles will switch off. They won't. They'll pretend to, but they won't. You can't do that manually. Muscles you don't even know are holding tension that they'll only release when your body believes it's actually unconscious, not getting there, genuinely passed out. And you can't outwait your way into that unless you've put years into meditation practice. So we have to trick our way in. So here's the trick. You let your body believe you're out by briefly tricking it. Then you return to consciousness. You actually dip into sleep and pull yourself back out. I'll tell you how to properly come back from sleep in a second, but this is the method summary. Dip into sleep, pull yourself out, repeat. Each dip is a wave. Each time you return, your body is one relaxation level deeper than you could ever force on purpose. That's hypnagogic surfing. You're not fighting sleep and you're not surrendering to it. You're riding its edge, and every wave carries you deeper into the void. Sounds backwards, right? Every guide told you the same thing. Stay aware, don't fall asleep, hold on, your body will definitely fall asleep. Then you just pop into the void. It sounds logical, yet it's completely wrong. And if you've been lying there for an hour, staying aware, this is exactly why nothing progresses. Awareness isn't the problem. Body tension is preventing your detachment. When doing this, you have to prevent yourself from falling into too deep a sleep immediately. Chances are you'll try doing this lying in your bed in the exact position you sleep in every night. Your body already has a habit memorized. This position means go straight to sleep. If you fall asleep fast, make it slightly harder. A couch, a recliner, a yoga mat on the floor. Somewhere just uncomfortable enough that sleep comes in slow instead. If you don't fall asleep fast, ignore this setup step. Having trouble falling asleep is just as bad, so get comfortable instead. When you're new to this method, you'll likely lose control. So just one more preliminary step for everyone to do before we begin the method. You will dip in too deep and just not come back, and lie there unconscious for who knows how long. That's not failure, that's just what happens the first couple times because you're new to this. So set an alarm every 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how fast you fall asleep. If you fail an attempt, it'll ring and you can start off the next one. My first week, it caught me 8 times in a single practice session. Don't worry about moving to reset the alarm, it doesn't ruin anything. Every time you do the method, you train yourself how to reach that deep relaxation in the future. Soon, you'll shift to an alternate reality before the alarm goes off, and it won't matter. With the setup done, it's time to get into the method cycle. If you just go to sleep, you'll just be falling asleep and waking up to an alarm over and over again. You won't actually be practicing anything. So you need to set an intention before you go to sleep. This is the engine that drives this method. As you drift toward the edge of sleep, you plant one instruction. The moment I fall asleep, I come back. State it mentally with conviction to your subconscious. You already know this skill. Think of the last time you dozed off knowing you had somewhere to be. Maybe you had class, a flight, picking someone up. You kept snapping awake. No alarm, just intent, wired straight into the part of your brain that never sleeps. We use the same mechanism here. A calm, certain, I come back to consciousness after I fall asleep. Now the easy part. Then you let yourself go to sleep. And your intention pops you back out. 1 second, maybe 3. Don't check the time. Don't move. Just notice what changed. Because something stopped flickering. You've released tension in your shoulders. That's one wave. Take another. And another. In a cycle of falling asleep, intending to wake up, waking up, and repeating. Now one of 2 things happens during this cycle. Either you'll drop straight through into the void, or you'll start experiencing intense shifting symptoms, and that's where many people wipe out. I'll show you how to handle both. Let's go over a clean void entry first. As you dip and return, the disconnection starts. Your body sinks to absolute relaxation and doesn't come back up, but your conscious mind does. Sounds around you fade away. The dark behind your eyelids gets deeper, gains texture like a vast velvety 3D blackness. You feel less like a body in a room and more like awareness floating in a void. That's the far side of the doorstep. You're through and into the void. It's time to manifest your dream life or shift. However, if you start getting symptoms, here's what you need to know. At some point, the hypnagogic state starts progressing on its own. Tingling spreads, a hum builds, maybe the first vibrations kick in. Tons of people will start to focus on those symptoms and accidentally break the state. They think they need to do something more. But here is the winning rule of surfing. When the wave is carrying you, don't focus on it. Don't try to do anything to make it happen. Don't try to make it stronger if it starts to fade. Just allow it to do whatever it's going to do. And if it stalls, the hum fades, the tingling flattens, it sputters out. Don't panic and you don't quit. All you have to do is take one more dip into sleep. If you stall, dip again, go deeper. Stall, dip, deeper. That loop is the entire troubleshooting manual. There is no stuck point in this process that one more wave doesn't answer. It took me a while to trust that. The void was never behind some door I had to force open.